Hi, my name is Todd Brennan. I'm the Director of E-commerce for GrowLife Inc. In this short video, we're going to talk about the basic requirements for growing cannabis at home. Let's start with the environment. I'm going to talk about grow tents for now, and I'll tell you about building a grow room in a future video. First, you need a space big enough for the size of tent you choose. Your tent size is determined by how many plants you want to grow, figuring 2 square feet per plant. So your 4x4x8 tent grows 4 plants easily, and 6 if you work at it. You should also be able to walk around at least 2 sides. It should be close to water and have at least 2 electrical outlets on different circuits if you can get them. Light is one of the most important things you can do for your plants. This is where I would spend a bulk of my money. A proper light source, putting out the right type of light in the proper spectrums, will do more for your garden than all of the top-of-the-line equipment combined. Many people spend $250 plus for a name brand tent when they could have bought a much less expensive tent and put that money into a top quality light. Let's talk about water for a minute. If you're just doing an indoor home grow, water is important, but typically tap water will work just fine. You need to test your tap water for pH, hardness, softness, and ppm. That's parts per million. Always let your water sit for 24 hours to off-gas any chlorine or other unknown chemicals. You don't need RO water for a home grow. It's expensive, and then it leads to wastewater, and you have to deal with it. If you want to use distilled water, which is awesome, that means you need a distillery or you need to add another expense to your grow. Growing medium. There are 2 basic choices for growing medium: hydroponics or soil. There are other mediums, but those are the 2 most common for home growers. Hydroponics is more expensive to start because you need more equipment. You need buckets, pumps, reservoirs, and oftentimes, though not always, nutrients are more expensive than the standard nutrients. There's also more care because of cleaning and maintenance on the equipment. Soil, on the other hand, is readily available at your local garden store in many different formulas and sizes depending on your preferences and needs. Nutrients are arguably one of the most important decisions you will make when starting your home grow. The first thing you have to decide is, do you want to use a multi-part nutrient or a one-part? Do you want to use organic, non-organic? Do you want to use liquid or powder? Once you've determined which style of nutrient you want to use, you need to determine your brand. I'm going to talk a bit more about the balance of all these things in future videos. We have come up with a few solutions we call cubes, where you can buy all sorts of models, from basic to advanced, with all sorts of automation and everything in between. We have balanced what's in different cubes for a variety of reasons, and we'll talk about most of them in future videos. I hope you found this short primer informative. In future videos, I will break down each component in detail. Thank you for watching. I'm Todd, and we're GrowLife Inc.